Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's your boy Donald Long on this beautiful Monday because I had a great time watching Wrestlemania 41 from the house, but I wish I could be there in person because the WWE and the architect people, that stage that they had at Wrestlemania was absolutely nice. I said that probably my top 3 stage. I got that one. I got one for WrestleMania 39. And probably WrestleMania 24. I don't know. Y'all correct me what it is. Hi guys, how y'all doing? This is me. This is your boy Donald Long. I'm taking a different route. Now I'm gonna talk about sports entertainment. So how y'all guys doing? Alright. I'm about to get started cranking up right about now. Alright. That match what I had with Jey Uso, that was mediocre. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. That match, Gunther to me did not have a good World Heavyweight Champion reign. He did not. He barely was in the daggone ring himself. Now, the reason why Jey Uso won the belt because he was over so much. That with the yee. I did like that a lot. I did. My thing is, you already know Triple H, Paul Levesque, run the show now. He took it for Vince McMahon. My thing is, I've been watching wrestling since 1989, and I sit back and watch and I observe everything. Why the bloodline, only Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns was in it? So what happened to Solo Sikoa? What happened to the others? The bloodline carried the WWE from the pandemic to now, from the greatness of Roman Reigns, who been in WWE since 2012. Okay? My thing is, what happened to the rest of them? Now, I agree. I like Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu won the United States champion from, AJ Light. So, to me, Triple H doing a great job, trying to do the best job he can. I think it's the problem with probably a little bit of him and the rest of the creator. My thing is, Roman Reigns is your biggest attraction since John Cena. I think that could have probably been on Sunday. But then again, we ain't got the WWE title on Sunday. I kind of understand that. But I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Those of you who do not see that Paul Heyman was coming to Seth Rollins, shame on you. I saw that coming. Because here's why. Seth Rollins said, you owe it coming. Because here's why. Seth Rollins said, you owe me. That was it. Plus, you got to think about it from a logical standpoint. Seth Rollins never had Paul Heyman in his corner. CM Punk had Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns had Paul Heyman. Seth Rollins did not have a Paul Heyman guy in his corner before. And I think this right here gonna help Seth Rollins and his health. He's a little bit older. He's not as young as he used to be. Plus, he having back problems. So I think the promos he gonna cut trying to save him from taking all those bumps. So that main event was absolutely nice. I liked it a lot. Got triple threat but good. Now the match last night when John Cena beat Cody Rhodes, and everybody that mama should have known that John Cena was gonna win. He won his 17th World Heavyweight Championship. No, let me tell you that. 17th WWE / World Heavyweight Champion. See what I'm saying? So you won 17. Everybody was cheering for John Cena. If you saw that last set, he walk around with a title backwards around his waist, he trying to hold back the tears. He tried so bad not to, stay the straight face. But we fans And I'm a big time John Cena fan. I'm glad that he turned to a heel, because a lot of people said, "Oh, he never turned to a heel." Yes, he did. If y'all was alive back then, he was a heel back in 2002, 2003. That he was a heel in the WWE. Okay. He tried to hold his emotions. He couldn't, because you got some thousand fan in Legion Stadium cheering for him. He couldn't hold back them. He tried with a straight face, and then he couldn't hold it back. So congratulations, John Cena, for that. That women's match, that triple threat match, was absolutely good too. Now, I like that match too. Via Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair. That was pretty good too. So this WrestleMania had a lot of triple threat that were really good, impressive. That main event, that championship match should have been a lot better than it was. The Rock, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. The Rock is almost a billionaire, $800 million in his bank account. He kind of disappointed a lot of people because he wasn't gonna be there. My point is, why you showed up at Black Bud with the 3 and with the this and all that stuff, right? Why you show back up on daggone good and well? You was in Hawaii. But my thing is, you ain't that far from Las Vegas. You probably a 3.5 hour flight. You should have showed up or did something. If you'd have rocked, that was a letdown to me. Now also too, I got back from it. The Hall of Fame. They could have did better than that too, because to me, that Hall of Fame was it was all about Triple H. Just like it was all about Triple H and Evolution. He had the most time on anybody. And everybody else seemed like they had short time. And I'm like, it was all about Triple H. Congratulations, Michelle McCool, Les Luger, Typhoon, Earthquake, all the rest of them. But that could have did that Hall of Fame a lot better. And plus, it had a different set. They had it in theater versus the arena they had the last couple of years. Now, I'm going to say this. Y'all see that back there? That seating chart. The stage was a little bit different this year. They had people on the side of the stage. All right, pick this what I'm saying. When Wrestlemania run the show, WrestleMania on the floor was like what, maybe maybe $5,000. But it's absolutely crazy with how many tickets are. These tickets are getting more expensive, especially you in Las Vegas. Now, hear me well. Now, TKO bought the WWE. TKO bought UFC. The tickets for WrestleMania 41 were astronomical. It was like $15,000 on the first floor, damn it. That's too damn much. You got the inflation going on. You got the tariffs are going on. Why in the world the tickets so? So I said to myself, I took a step back. I said, TKO. TKO is a $1 billion conglomerate. It's a $1 billion company. They run every daggone sports. You see what I'm saying? But that's crazy. Because the National Football League made $2 billion off the Super Bowl week going into, because you got to pay for the flight. See, I tried, because last year I tried to go to Super Bowl. I tried everything that I can to get out there. Here's the problem. Last year's Super Bowl, the tickets for the MGM and all for the whole strip were like $5,000 or $6,000. Plus you gotta pay the ticket down there to the game with like maybe $6,000. And then you gotta pay for the plane fare around about $800. Well, this time, this WrestleMania, $15,000 for the floor. Plus you gotta pay the plane tickets in the hotel. That's a problem to me. And the fans should be better. They gotta do something with these tickets. If it get way too much, these folks ain't gonna come. They're like, man, I'm about to go ahead and subscribe to Peacock. I can watch it from my home. The best consistent thing that everybody got is at home. TKO, they gotta do better than this, because those tickets was too high. I don't know if you can't see it way to the left, but on the floor, you should be paying no $5,000 or $10,000 for no daggone, for no seat. And I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Do I feel bad for Roman Reigns? Yes, I do, because he carried your company through the pandemic. So right now, this minute, I know some people like, he don't need the title, he not there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if y'all know, this man got cancer. So he can't do a full-time schedule. And I know some people complained about that before, way back then. I'm gonna tell y'all something like this. If you're a WWE superstar, in my eyes, this is me, because this is my podcast, this is me. You shouldn't be wrestling your daggone full-time in your 40s. Because your body gonna break down more than the people in their 20s. But I'm gonna tell you something too. I also bring the WWE in. If you see what I see, the WWE superstars now going to Raw and SmackDown in their mid-30s, almost 40. Why we can't get people where they're real young? Like the old days. Shawn Michaels starting his business, he was 19 years old. If you serious about wrestling, I think you should pursue wrestling right before you get 20, so you get up and down, so your body get more prone to the bumps and you get your promos right like that. Because you wait too late, like Batista did. Batista, WrestleMania 2021, he was 30-something years old. So his time was running out. He didn't have that much time as you would if you like The Undertaker, somebody who started WWE, he was 25. So I think WWE need to peel it back a little bit. Triple H and the executive group need to get back a little bit, peel it back a little bit, and have some more younger stars up in them. Get them trained, get them on that mic, you know what I'm saying, get your promos, get your bumps, getting all that, and get in there, because some of these, AJ Styles, this could be his last WrestleMania. Randy Orton time is running out. This is John Cena's last WrestleMania. He ain't wrestling no more WrestleMania. He right out because he's getting older than all these projects coming from Hollywood. Batista ain't coming back. He told you that WrestleMania 35, Triple H, all the people from the 2000 just about out. Randy Orton is probably the last one there. All that group, Brock Lesnar got issues with the Vince McMahon situation. That's why he not back in wrestling right now. So all that group came from Batista, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and all them in 2002 came for OVW. Randy Orton probably the only one left. And Randy Orton got no signs of coming out of going to retirement, because he took almost a year and a half off to get that neck straightened out. He had to get his back fixed. He had to have fusion in his neck. Plus he got bigger. When he got that back straightened out, it allowed him to get bigger. I think it was time. Also, I think it was time for Cody Rhodes to win, because I think he got a lackluster ranked champion in the ring. I think Triple H is doing the best job that he can with the roster that he got. But I think they need to get a little bit younger. Braun Breaker's coming. He coming on strong fast. I think Jey Uso is peaked at the right time. But I think the bloodline need to be, that's the guys that carry you. I think they're gonna be having titles. Like Jacob Fatu. Braun Strowman need to be on their way back, but he keep having health problems. What else? The women's is blown up. I think they need to push a little bit more stars, like I said. Initial WrestleMania gonna be New Orleans, but like I said before, y'all agree with me, The Rock should have showed up. You ain't that far for long. You ain't but 3 hours away. Come on, man. You should have did something. He probably be there at Raw tonight, because John Cena gonna be at the Pat McAfee show at 12 o'clock. At about 60-some minutes coming. So he gonna be there. So overall that was a good decent show with all these triple threat matches, and it was good. The Lucha, hey, watch out for that Triple A. Now I was hearing rumors that Westcon could be coming back to WWE. What's his name? What's his name? The guy used to have the cars, all the Spencer cars. Y'all hit me out. What's his name? Alberto Del Rio. Because they're supposed to be having that show at the Kia Forum, formerly Great Western Forum in LA in June. So we'll see coming, because right now Triple H said in his press meeting, no, we can't die down because of WrestleMania. Because guess what? That's another big show coming up. They got SummerSlam 2 days at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. So it gonna have to stay hot. It gonna have to stay hot. We'll see what happens, because got rumors going around right now all over YouTube, everywhere. Yeah, Charlotte, that Tiffany was a good show. Yeah, that was a good match. But I think that Charlotte Tiffany feud could have a little more fire. Same thing with that Gunther. They should have had a little bit more fire to it. Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I said, if you got to book that stuff, it gotta be spot on, man. It gotta have every last your promos. Every last few got to have fire. It got to have juice to it, because you go into the biggest show of the year, which is WrestleMania. Some of that stuff, in my eyes, was not good at all. Yeah, Charlotte about that. Charlotte probably right, what, 33, maybe 34 years old, something like that. 15, almost 15 title reigns. Out there with her father was 16. Yeah. Charlotte could be 40. Well, that's why I say you got to build around young talent. Triple H, Shawn Michaels got to get together and start pushing more people from the NXT to go to the main roster a little bit sooner than what it is. Because like I said earlier, AJ Styles about to get ready to leave. You know what I'm saying? Randy Orton gonna stand up. How many more WrestleMania Randy Orton gonna last? You know, you had a lot of people was hurt too. You had Kevin Owens with their neck wasn't there. Rey Mysterio needed to retire because he can't stay healthy. Logan Paul tore ACL. Oh, wow. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You gotta have more talent. People getting hurt all the time. What you gonna do? You can't have your whole roster out. Bayley was out. Now, I don't see Bayley gonna be there too much longer if she having more injuries. Now, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I would love to see a WrestleMania. I'm a huge Alexa Bliss fan. Becky came back. Yeah, she coming to full time. Yeah. We'll see. But let me tell y'all something. Backlash coming up next month. Don't be surprised to hear John Cena versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton win the WWE title. Don't be surprised. Randy Orton win his way. He'll be the 15th. Bo Dallas out hurt. Yep. That's right. That's absolutely right. But like I said, TKO got to do better with these ticket prices. I won't be going to WrestleMania paying on $15,000. No, I got to go home, pay my rent and mortgage and all that. That's crazy. They got to do better job than this. That ticket was very expensive. WrestleMania ticket used to be, what, $2,000, $3,000 on the daggone floor. Now you talking about 15? That's absolutely astronomical. Because, you know, Vegas, at any moment, they could go up on them ticket prices. They're going to have to anyway, because that new stadium going to be built for the Las Vegas Athletics. So they're going to go up. If you look at the seating on the apps, the nosebleed, they did have some seats way up there at the top of the daggone roof, by the way I say, for $300. So they did have some seats available. So guys, that's all I got to say. WrestleMania 41 was okay. They could have been better. Congratulations, John Cena, number 17. This is your boy Don Long. Peace out. Hey, do me a favor. Share everybody on this live. Let them know I'm coming. Because the NFL dropped it Thursday. I'll be back on then. You have a good day.